Today I'm going to rank all the 2024 MotoGP team liveries. Everyone except Pramac Ducati have launched now. For some reason Pramac are launching a lot later than everyone else, so I'm not including them. If they've got a really amazing design, maybe I'll do an update video. But otherwise, here are my rankings. In 11th place, I've got the Gas. I just think the design isn't very coherent. I can't make out whether it's trying to be retro or modern. It's sort of lost in no man's land. So Gas, I'm afraid you're in 11th position. In 10th position, I've got the Trackhouse Aprilia. I quite like the American flag, but I just don't think it's been executed very well. It doesn't look that inspiring. It just looks like it's been plonked on. And I think, they could have done something a bit cleverer with the American flag. Obviously, keeping the same colour scheme and that kind of thing. So, Trackhouse, you're not in last, but you are in 10th. In 9th position, I've got the Aprilia, which has just been launched. This is nearly all black. It reminds me a little bit of the Formula 1 cars, where they're trying to keep the weight down. I don't know if it's a similar issue here, but mostly black with a few logos plonked on. It's not that inspiring. I like the colour scheme. I do like the contrast of the purple, white and red on the black, but I don't think the design is amazing. In 8th position, I've got the VR46 spikes. I think there's potential here, but I think they almost look a bit faded. That yellow, it's not as bright as the VR46 yellow used to be. And then I think the way the sponsors sort of come off the back of the yellow, it doesn't integrate well. The colours of those don't complement the yellow and white brilliantly. That blue there, it just looks a little bit clashy to me. But it's not the worst by any means. So, I've given them 8th position. In 7th position, I've got the first of the LCR Hondas. I do quite like black, red and white together. It's quite a conservative design, this. Quite smart, but it doesn't grab you like some of the liveries to come. In 6th position, I've got the Ducati. I really like the Italian red on the Ducati, but each year they just seem to cram more and more logos on from their sponsors. I understand, they're the best team, everyone wants to sponsor them, but the livery just looks a bit too busy to be in the top 3 for me. So livery wise, I've got Ducati in the midfield. In 5th position, I've got the Yamaha. I do quite like the sort of classic blue, Yamaha blue, but again, it's getting a bit too black for my liking. Like why they need 3 Monster Energy logos on each side, I think that's a bit much. I think they could have just kept the one on the main fairing and kept it a bit cleaner. But still I like this. I think the kind of 3 yellow stripes of the Monster Energy looks good on the black with the blue as well. In 4th position, I've got the Gresini Ducati. I really like the Gresini blue here and the red. This is reasonably high up. It's again getting a little bit busy with the logos on the main fairing. which is why it doesn't quite make the podium for me, but I do like this colour scheme. I think it looks striking. In third position, I've got the other LCR Honda. This obviously is a retro design. It's going back to a kind of classic Castrol Honda livery that we've seen in decades past. I think this looks cool. I think yeah, LCR have pulled off the retro styling on this one, and I hope the bike goes well as well. In second position, I've got the KTM. It's obviously a variation on what they've done in previous years, but I just think the way the Red Bull logo integrates with the orange KTM logo does look really good on this, so I understand why they don't want to change it too much. But yeah, I just think this bike is very striking, and I think when we see it on track, you'll be able to spot it straight away. Also, the way Brad Binder rides it will probably have something to do with that as well. But yeah, very nice. And in second position. So in first position, I've gone for the Honda factory livery. They have changed it up from last year. So I really like the navy blue on the sort of classic Repsol livery. I like the way they haven't made this too busy. They don't seem to have loads of sponsors on this. In fact, I can only really see Repsol and obviously Michelin tyres on the swing arm, and Honda, of course. So yeah, really like this. It does look a little bit like the KTM livery, but I think it's different enough to stand out. And for me, this is the number one. This is my favourite. So let me know if you agree. I'm sure many of you don't. I'm sure you've got different opinions. So let me know in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this video, check out my others, and if you'd be so kind to like and subscribe, that would be great too. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend, and I look forward to the actual racing.